Okay, so I'm Chris Barnes from England. I've had the good fortune over the last couple of days to be invited to the Catapult USA football workshop. It's been really interesting meeting a number of people, a lot of whom are relatively new to the technology, some of whom are a bit more experienced users, and to listen to some great presentations from people who've been active in the field for some time. My remit was to talk a little bit about the work that I've been doing back home in England, in particular with West Bromwich Albion, the soccer club that I'm working with at the moment. What I spent quite a bit of time trying to get across to people was a number of important messages. First one is, first of all, you need a lot of data before you can begin to make sense of it. So don't panic that as you're setting out, you're collecting a whole host of numbers that initially won't make a whole heap of sense to yourself. So we're fortunate we've got 2 or 3 years worth of data now, and what we've been able to do over this period of time is to begin to build pictures or fingerprints of the athletes that we work with that are specific to themselves. And the beauty of that is we can then set working ranges for our athletes, we can set working ranges for the positions that these athletes play in, and we can pick up points in time when these guys perhaps are stepping a little bit out of these working ranges and raise yellow or red flags in terms of the potential for future injury, if you like. The other thing we can do is obviously paint a longitudinal picture in terms of the development of players. So we've got 2 and 3 years worth of data on some of our players, and we're actually mapping improvements in physical performance that have been reflected in performances on the match field as well, and in terms of the technical statistics that we pick up there. So it was a great opportunity to speak from another sports point of view, a real chance to share ideas, to share thinking, and as I say, to listen to the thinking of other people. The one thing that was really comforting from my point of view was there were 4 external speakers here, and I think it's fair to say that the 4 of us pretty much shared similar philosophies, similar thinking, and similar approaches to the way that we use the data. The only differences that we actually had was the context in which we apply them, and that's the particular club that we work in.